Pete Hegseth, a familiar face from Fox News, found himself in an unfamiliar role. He was appointed Secretary of Defense, a position demanding experience and composure. Hegseth, known for his fiery rhetoric, seemed an unlikely fit. The Pentagon, a place of strict protocol and guarded secrets, braced for a bumpy ride. Almost immediately, cracks began to appear. The whispers started subtly, questioning Hegseth's judgment and temperament. As weeks turned into months, the whispers grew louder, evolving into a chorus of concern. The once unthinkable became a topic of open discussion. Would Hegseth be fired? His tenure, though still young, had become mired in controversy. His actions, often impulsive and unorthodox, raised eyebrows both inside and outside the Pentagon. The institution, already grappling with global challenges, found itself embroiled in internal turmoil. Hegseth, once a champion of military might, was now seen by some as a liability, a loose cannon threatening to undermine the very institution he was tasked with leading. John Ulliott, a seasoned Pentagon insider, had seen his fair share of storms. As a former top spokesperson for the Department of Defense, he understood the delicate dance of power and perception. When he resigned, his departure raised few eyebrows. However, his silence wouldn't last long. In an explosive op-ed, Ulliott did more than just burn bridges. He detonated the entire structure. He predicted with chilling certainty that Hegseth's time at the Pentagon was coming to an abrupt end. Ulliott's reasoning was stark and damning. He described a full-blown meltdown within the Pentagon, fueled by Hegseth's erratic behavior and questionable decisions. He cited a series of public affairs crises, each one chipping away at the Pentagon's credibility. Ulliott, once a staunch defender of the institution, now felt compelled to speak out, fearing irreparable damage. His warning, delivered with the weight of experience, sent shockwaves through Washington. Hegseth, once dismissive of critics, now faced a reckoning. The incident, quickly dubbed Signalgate, exposed a recklessness that sent chills down the spines of intelligence officials. Hegseth, in a move that baffled many, shared sensitive details of FA-18 strikes in a Signal chat. The platform, favored for its encryption, was supposed to ensure secrecy. However, Hegseth's actions revealed a shocking disregard for protocol. The chat, intended for a small circle of advisors, mistakenly included a journalist from The Atlantic. The fallout was swift and brutal. The Atlantic, now privy to classified information, faced a dilemma: publish and risk national security, or withhold the information and face accusations of a cover-up. Hegseth, initially dismissive of the blunder, found himself at the center of a firestorm. His attempts to downplay the incident only fueled the flames. The Signalgate scandal, a potent symbol of Hegseth's recklessness, became a defining moment in his short and tumultuous tenure at the Pentagon. Section 4. A growing list of controversies. Signalgate, though egregious, was not an isolated incident. Hegseth's time at the Pentagon became marked by a series of controversies, each one raising new questions about his judgment and fitness for office. Reports emerged of Hegseth bringing his wife to sensitive meetings, blurring the lines between his personal and professional life. Plans for a top-secret briefing for Elon Musk, a figure known for his unconventional views, further fueled concerns about Hegseth's decision-making process. Then came the firings. Top aides, suspected of leaking information, were abruptly dismissed, creating an atmosphere of paranoia and distrust within the Pentagon. Hegseth's chief of staff, a seasoned operator, resigned, adding to the sense of chaos and dysfunction. And as if to underscore his disregard for security, another Signal chat surfaced, this one including family members and once again, containing sensitive details of military operations. Each new revelation chipped away at Hegseth's already tarnished image. Section 5. Echoes of departures past. The whispers of Hegseth's impending dismissal grew louder, fueled by Ulliott's prediction and the steady drumbeat of controversies. Observers couldn't help but draw parallels to previous dismissals in the Trump cabinet. The abrupt departures of General James Mattis, Rex Tillerson, and Mark Esper, all figures initially deemed untouchable, served as stark reminders of the president's capricious nature. Each dismissal, though triggered by different events, shared a common thread, a perceived challenge to Trump's authority. Hegseth's fate remained uncertain, but the writing seemed to be on the wall. His actions, once dismissed as mere gaffes, had morphed into serious liabilities. The Pentagon, an institution accustomed to order and discipline, found itself reeling from the constant turmoil. Hegseth's legacy, should he be removed from office, would likely be one of chaos and dysfunction. And the question remained, how much damage would be done before the curtain finally fell?